What's up, everybody, and welcome into another Big Men on Campus betting breakdown. We're taking another look at a Week 0 game, and we got the Toilet Bowl. Get prepared, folks. The greatest matchup in the history of football. Just kidding. If there wasn't any football, people would actually watch this. However, what a game of spoils. What a shit show this is going to be. UTEP, the I-10 battle. UTEP takes on lowly New Mexico State, as I said, in the Toilet Bowl. They call New Mexico the land of enchantment. Well, New Mexico State, it's the land of misery. This is a bad football team. Let's get a look at the particulars here. UTEP currently a 10-point favorite, and the total is 56.5. Raise your hand if you thought UTEP would ever be a double-digit favorite. Anybody? Anybody? Nobody. Nobody raised their hand. Dana DeMel is 5-27 over his last 4 seasons. Keep in mind, last year he won 3 games out of 9, which is actually way better than normal for this group. They took a major step forward, and maybe they can get closer and closer to a bowl game this year. We'll see. This game, though, should be an automatic win. When you look at UTEP, you got to be pretty excited about this team coming back and their possibility of maybe competing and getting out of the cellar of Conference USA. The run game's terrific. Deion Hankins, Kudras Wadley, the quarterback play with Gavin Hardison was actually quite good. And when you look at last year, they won 3 out of their first 4 games. The only loss came to Texas. Nothing wrong there. Came back. Very good game against La Tech, lost 21-17, followed up with a close loss against Charlotte, and then a loss at UTSA and North Texas by 2. So this is a team that is making inroads. They're getting better. And there is reason to believe that they're going to take major steps forward, particularly on offense. This offense had no trouble moving the ball. Now, again, they only played in 6 games, and, market improvement is what they're looking for. But I'd have to expect Hardison makes another step forward. If he can get to 60% completion, they can get more out of Hankins and Watley. I think this is going to be a pretty decent football team. Now, again, I think a success would be 4 wins, 5 wins. But you know what? This defensive line I thought last year was pretty good, and I expect them to be pretty good this year. They actually were pretty damn good on third down. And in this game, you have to think they're looking at this and saying, we have to punish this team. Look, the truth of the matter is New Mexico State is the worst team in America. If you can find a team worse, I'd like to hear it. And there are a couple bad ones, UMass, UConn, but New Mexico State is trash. Doug Martin comes back here with another awful football team. They didn't play last year, and I think that actually worked in their favor because, like many bad football teams, they just cost the school money. I'm still trying to wonder why Doug Martin hasn't been fired. This guy, I guess, had one good year. He went bowling, but since then he has been an absolute dumpster fire. They just don't get very much talent in there, and there ain't much talent there this year either. This team is just as bad as they've been before. They are going to get absolutely destroyed defensively. Keep in mind, in 2019, they were the 2nd worst rushing defense in the country, and I expect them to be right there again. This team just cannot get off the football field. They are dreadful. It's just that simple. They don't have any talent. They don't have any good skill position players. And you look at the quarterback this year, he's a JUCO player. This team is going to be absolutely terrible. And you look at this first game, there is a reason UTEP is a 10-point favorite. And I will tell you this, as I said at the beginning, welcome to the Toilet Bowl. This is not a game I would be betting on. If there was value, I would tell you. And I'll be frank. If it got to 9.5, I give a small lean to UTEP. But I'll tell you right now, I was told many years ago, when you bet college sports, you should not be betting money on bad teams. And this one, folks, is a bad team game. UTEP will win, but I sure as hell don't think they're going to win by double digits, and I don't want to expect them to do it either. Will they? Who knows? But I'll just tell you this. You shouldn't be betting it. You should just move on. Wait till week 2. And We might have a team here in New Mexico State that does not win any football games this year. They may just lose every single one. But I said I was going to go over every game in week 0, and I did. But pass on this one, folks. It's that simple.